I have the honor to introduce our esteemed resource speaker for today's recognition and tribute to parents, our very own alumnus of BISU-Guest campus, who is also Akog Tunganon by blood because he is a son of Akog Tunganon, Mrs. Josephine Lane Cabillo, native from Cogtong, also an alumna of BISU-Guest campus, then Bohol School of Fisheries. And in fact, Ma'am Josephine was once our recognition speaker way back 2011 when his son, Atty. Tabunag, graduated BSERM. Okay. And then Ma'am Josephine married to Sir Rolando Tabunag na according to Ma'am Tita, nagkita ko nun sila tungod sa FTP. Mao ba ron? There the love began. Our guest speaker graduated his elementary education at Liloan Central Elementary School. His secondary years were spent at San Roque College de Cebu Incorporated. He took his bachelor's degree in our very own Bohol Island State University Kandihay campus, taking up Bachelor of Science in Environmental Resource Management and graduated cum laude. Sayang why 20,000 during that time. Kuan man day po no ERM. Cum laude last April 2011. He was also an ROTC officer on batch 2007. He finished his Juris Doctor at University of Cebu College of Law at Banilad, Cebu City last 2016, and he passed the Philippine Bar examination in the same year. As to his employment experiences, he was then an environmental researcher of Ramon Abuetes Foundation Incorporated of Parian, Cebu City from 2012 to 2013. He was a court decongestion officer of the Supreme Court of the Philippines in Manila from 2016 to 2017. He was an associate lawyer of Riveral, Juban, Ruz, and Associates law firm of Cebu City in 2017. From 2020 until at present, he is the senior managing partner of Juban, Tabunag, Mojica, and Associates law firm. He is a member of Philippine Bar with 6 years of experience as litigation lawyer, handling mostly criminal, civil, labor, corporate, and administrative cases, among others. Our recognition speaker is married to Attorney Maria Gabrielen C. Quijada Tabunyag, in his side, a CPA lawyer. As mentioned earlier, our speaker is a proud product of Bohol Island State University Kandihay campus. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming our guest speaker for today's recognition and tribute to parents, Atty.Vincent Roel Cabillo Tabunyag. A big round of applause.
Thank you very much, Ma'am, for the great introduction. To our very own before Regional Director, Dr. Alan Pokita, sir. To our very own Campus Director, Dr. Luz Biminda Machete. Ma'am, good morning. Deans, Directors, Chairpersons, faculty and staff, parents, and so our dear graduates, maayong buntag kanatong tanan. I am truly honored and deeply humbled to be invited here today as a guest speaker for today's recognition program of my very own alma mater. 12 years ago, I was once seated there, like you, together with my fellow graduates in this very same institution. Yes, I am one proud product of Bohol Island State University. I am a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Environmental Resource Management way back year 2011. Imagine, that was 12 years ago. Here I am today as a guest speaker. Life is really full of surprises. Never did I expect that someday this will happen. Thanks to my former professors who remembered me and invited me here in this very momentous occasion. Special mention, by the way, to Ma'am Vilma Bermoy, Ma'am. To my good friend, Sir Arman Conyado, who is somewhere there. And of course, to our campus director, Ma'am Machete, who is also my former professor. Daghan kayong salamat for this opportunity, ma'am. It was a few weeks ago when I received a call asking me to be the guest speaker for today's program. To be honest, I was very excited. At the same time, also very worried as to how am I going to deliver this very challenging task. Because to be candid, I am not used to this. And in fact, this is my very first time. I may be confident inside the courtrooms, but to be on stage like this, and before this crowd, it's another story. I was told to give an inspirational message to the graduates. A message that would inspire you all. That any one of you here, like me, according to them, could be someone in the society. That every one of us here, a graduate of Bohol Island State University, can compete with others and can be successful in our chosen career. Despite my hesitation, I accepted the invitation wholeheartedly. Since this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be given the chance to inspire others through sharing my personal journey. I remember after I graduated year 2011, I wasted no time and applied for a job in Cebu. Very eager to work, I applied in almost all of the offices that I could think of. Consequently, I landed my first job actually in SM. I then resigned and worked as an English teacher in an international academy in Cebu. And finally, I was able to work as the environmental researcher in a very prestigious Ramon Aboitiz Foundation Incorporated before I entered law school. Why I am sharing this? It is because in the process of applying those jobs that I mentioned, I found myself competing with other fellow applicants. Applicants who are mostly from known universities. Did it bother me? Of course not. BISU has equipped me with so much that I am prepared to face the reality of life. And so, I bested them all and landed the job that I applied for. Not enough, I pursued my lifelong dream of becoming a lawyer. Finally, on June 12, I enrolled in law school. I say that was the toughest time of my life. As we all know, it is not easy to study law. You have to read and study tons of voluminous books. And to be honest, I hate reading. And I only study during exam in my college days. However, it is not only the reading and studying that I struggled of, but the fact that I have to keep up with my fellow batchmates, classmates, who are not only from known universities, but are also top of their respective class. In short, they are all mga bright. Since I graduated with Latin honors, when I enrolled in UC College of Law, I was assigned in a scholar section where my classmates are summa cum laude, magna cum laudes of University of Philippines, San Carlos, or other known schools. Nevertheless, as a graduate of BISU, did it hinder me? Did it stop me from achieving my dream of becoming a lawyer? Modesty aside, out of more or less 150 batchmates in law school, I was among the only 15 who graduated the College of Law after 4 years. Others did not make it to the end. Some needed more years to complete their law degree. But your fellow Baisunian here made it to the end. I finished law school in 4 years. And of course, I am proud to say that I took the bar and passed it in one take. I became a lawyer at the age of 26. And now, I am on my 6th year in law practice. Not to brag, but why I am sharing this. Going back to the very reason why perhaps I was chosen to speak before you all. This is to encourage and give you all a hope that indeed a graduate of Bohol Island State University, Kandy High Campus, can be someone in the society. We can always choose to excel in whatever path we are to take. We just have to believe in ourselves, do our best always, have faith, and most of all, pray. Always remember, kung kaya sa uban, walay rason na dili nato kaya. If others found their way to success despite all the obstacles in life, then there is no reason for us why dili nato makaya. Nothing is really impossible with prayers. In relation to that, I have to share this story. When I was a student, I am not the studious type. I am more of bugoy na estudyante, and many could attest to that. In fact, sa akong kabugoy, after graduating high school in Cebu, na-deport ko diri sa Bohol, since my grandparents are also from Kuktong. That is one of the reasons why naabot ko Kuktong na nakaskwela akong BISU, ma'am. Despite the fact that I grew up in Cebu. And to cut the story short, even in my college days here in BISU, I am the same student who prefers hangout over study out. I experienced cutting classes kay mag-inom og video kay ilatarko. I don't know, it still existed. Magdota sa computeran. Nalibot na sad nako ang mga boarding houses. Ilabi na ilalibay kung asa ko una na misita. And my favorite part sa BISU, I don't know if napa, night disco every after event. Wala na. Perhaps the only serious thing I did during my college days here in BISU is when I became an ROTC officer. And also, I was once a member of Taekwondo team and sepak takraw player na palamunin during squaa. Many would describe me as bugoy, barkadista, a typical student who is not an academic achiever, but rather an average guy, kanang pachoy-choy lang. And so, when I enrolled in law school, many were shocked. Disamot na atong pagpasar na ako. Many could not believe. Going back, in my first week in law school, we were tasked to read around 20 cases, actual cases, in one subject only. And in the very first case I read, I opened the book. It contained more than 300 plus pages in one case only. In one case only. I tried and started to read the law book for the very first time in my life. And lo and behold, I did not understand a bit what yun ko'y nasabtan. I got so nervous, naratol, napanic, since I have one day to finish it all. But I could not understand what I am reading. The struggle is really real. And so, what I did, I called my mother and told her that I will quit because I could not understand what I am reading. You know what she told me? Ningon ra gyud ako, mama. Kuya, just pray. And so I did. And the rest was history. Here I am now, abogado. Nothing is really impossible with prayers. But of course, you have to couple it with hard work and determination. Therefore, I encourage you all to dream big and aim high. Success is never an accident, but instead, it is a product of hard work, courage, and strong determination. And more importantly, pray. Believe me, any one of you here could be the next guest speaker and share his or her success story. You may have heard this, but I have to still say this. This is not the end, but rather, this is just the beginning. You may have ended your academic journey. However, this also marks the beginning of your real life journey. After this day, you will have to face the realities of life. And so, what you have learned during your college years here in BISU, you will be able to use it and make it as a tool in achieving your dreams and aspirations in life. With that, let me express my warmest congratulations to all the graduates, and I wish you all the success in your future endeavors. Kita-kit somewhere the road. Daghang salamat, and again, maayong buntag kanatong tanan.
Thank you so much, our guest speaker, Atty.Vincent Roel, C. Tabunag. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us present the plaque of appreciation to our guest speaker, Philippines, Bohol Island State University, Candy High Campus, Cugtong Candy High, Bohol. Plaque of recognition is graciously conferred to Atty.Vincent Roel C. Tabunag for his invaluable presence in galvanizing vibrant enthusiasm and profusely inculcating positivity and motivation to the graduating class of 2023 as the 47th recognition speaker with the theme Transforming the Future of Higher Education Towards Internalization. Thus has been immensely instrumental to the inclusive splendor and jubilation of this defining moment. We are invariably emboldened by your infaltering support and beneficent provisions for BISU. Awarded at Candy High Cultural Center, Poblacion Candy High, Bohol, Philippines, this first day of July 2023. Signed, Luzmina G. Machete, EDD, Campus Director, Anthony M. Pinaso, PhD, University President. Again, the plaque of recognition is given to Atty.Vincent Roel C. Tabunag. A round of applause. Right after our presentation or handing in the plaque of presentation is the hooting ceremony. Once again, congratulations to our guest speaker, Atty.Vincent Roel C. Tabunag.